Hey Sagittarius, it's Sunny, and this is your love reading for November 2016. First, I'm going to do a general reading for everybody, regardless of your relationship status, and then I'm going to do separate readings for single, mingling, taken, and married Saggies. Keep in mind that these are general readings. Please watch your rising, your sun, and your moon signs, and also your Venus. People like to watch their Venus in regards to love readings, so if you want to do that, that's awesome. I do feel for some of you, and this is an important message for somebody. As I said, these are general readings. They may not resonate with you. It'll be all right. You will not die if they don't. I feel like with this, be careful of you guys forcing something to happen. I feel for some of you, you're trying your best to force your way out of a particular relationship or marriage, or you're taking relationships seriously, or you're looking at them differently. Some of you, it's like you've been maybe single for a good while, or you've just been talking, like playing the field. But I'm picking up that this is going to be a really good time for you guys to like really understand what you want out of love. Like, do you really want to be with somebody? And I feel like maybe some of you are a bit, I don't want to say lonely, but some of you really want to share your love with somebody other than your family and your friends. Like, you want somebody to lay down with, you want somebody to kiss, and like you want somebody to show you how much they truly care for you in a romantic way. And I feel like if you guys do want this, you're going to have to make the effort. You're going to have to get yourself out there. You're going to have to connect with different types of people. All right, 6 cards. What's going on for Sagittarius for November 2016 in regards to their love life? I feel for some of you, you're not ready to have children. Okay, this card wants to pop out too, so we're just going to let it be what it is. Alright, so I feel for some of you, there was a recent deception that happened, or you're still healing from a past deception. I feel like there's something that you're still holding on to, and honestly now it's time for you to let things go. I do feel for some of you there may be a fear of you finding out your partner is cheating on you, or vice versa. I feel like something is coming to the light, and there may be some consequences with snooping. I do feel that some of you may take something the wrong way, and you can say that how you want to. Like dialogue, be careful of the way that you communicate, and be mindful of how others communicate with you. This is going to be a really nice time for you guys to honestly relax in regards to you guys' love life. I just feel like this is going to be a nice time to, you know, take things slow. Okay, get to know people, allow for people to get to know you. I do feel like that there may be talks of engagements, or you guys want a more committed relationship with your partner. Some of you definitely need to, it feels like you guys are going after a particular type, or maybe someone helps you realize that you have a particular type, and they're like, maybe you need to do something different. You know, your last 5 boyfriends or last 5 girlfriends have always been the same, blah blah blah, and you know, maybe you need to do something differently. Maybe you need to date outside your race. Maybe, I don't know, you need to do something. I feel like there needs to be something new in regards to your dating life, or maybe go to new locations and maybe you're going to meet somebody. I feel for some of you, even though in a northern hemisphere it's getting a bit chilly, for some reason I'm picking up on rock climbing. I do believe that they have rock climbing indoors, so if you want to do that, that would be cool. A very adventurous date. But in regards to rock, this may be in regards to a ring. Maybe you guys will receive a big ring, or you will give your partner a big ring, or you're looking at rings during this time. Maybe situations in your life are a bit rocky, and you just don't have the time for relationships at the moment. But I feel like you guys are kind of limiting yourself in regards to love. Like, I feel like things are going to get better. I truly feel that way. When it gets to December in regards to you guys' love life, so I guess if you're single, maybe people will be more approachable, and if you are with someone, maybe you and this person will be able to balance out the energy, because I feel like there's some sort of tense tense energy for everybody in regards to relationships. I do feel like this is going to be a really good time for those who are married or in a relationship, and maybe those who are single, to deal with any family issues that are blocking you. I do feel like there's going to be something in regards to parents and children for some reason. So if you have children of your own, then I guess understand where they're coming from, understand their point of view. I feel for some of you like the deal breaker is going to be, you know, what your children think. So yeah, some of you honestly just need to spend some alone time to yourself, or you wish that your partner would spend more time with you. But let's see. Okay, as soon as I said that, the Two of Cups popped out, so that's interesting. I do feel like you guys need to compromise with somebody who is doing their own thing right now. So Sagittarius who are single for November, single Sagittarius, give me 5 cards. What's going on? Alright, so I do feel like this is going to be a really good time for you guys to honestly, if you want to play the field, you can. I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of admirers. I do. But you're so fixed in your ways, or you're dealing with people who are very stubborn in their ways as well. For some of you, this is going to be a fairly good time. Alright, so some of you are dealing with some sort of abandonment issues, I hate to say. Some of you will take relationships to, like, you're taking things too quickly. So I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. So maybe like you date somebody for a month, or you talk to somebody for a month, and like you're moving too fast. Okay, please be careful of you doing this, because I feel like this can cause problems for you, especially when that like 3 to 6 month mark hits, and you really see this person's true colors, and that's when all the annoying stuff pop out, and you're just like, oh my god, why did I ever like this person to begin with? So be careful of, you know, you rushing into relationships. I do feel for some of you, please be careful of you carrying baggage, or you're dealing with somebody who has a lot of baggage. Please be careful of fuck buddy relationships. I will say that much. I do feel like this is going to be a really good time for you guys to honestly love yourself. And some of you are going to attract a lot of whiny, clingy people. Be careful of this being you. So some of you may be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra or a Capricorn. I do feel like some of you, please be careful of you dealing with somebody who has a lot of, like, once again, emotional baggage. I keep picking up on emotional baggage and just too much. I feel for some of you, there may be some sort of conflict with you dealing with a player. I hate to say that much. Or somebody who's really, really controlling and checks up on you every 5 minutes. What are you doing? Who are you talking to? Where are you going? Like, be careful of you doing this yourself, or you're dealing with somebody like that. Don't think that that shit is cute, because it's not. Okay, I feel like there's going to be a lot of red flags for you guys, and you haven't been paying attention to it. Rather, this is your overall dating life, or is a one particular person who's like red flags is like showing. Okay, I do feel for some of you, I hate to say this, please be careful of you attracting STDs during this time. I do feel for some of you, there's someone around you who may confess that they have HIV, or like they have hepatitis C. I feel like there's a really bad STD that somebody has. Now, this may be family, friend, a coworker, whatever. This may not be for you personally, but I feel like there's something going on with HIV. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I do feel for some of you, you want to find good love, but it will come to you. I'm also picking up that you guys need to pay more attention to people's eyes. I'm also picking up eye contact, like look into their soul. So I'm picking up like by you looking into their eyes, you're able to see the type of soul that this person has. So I mean, you can take that how you want to, but I do feel for some of you, the ex may come back, but some of you aren't over a particular situation. Either you aren't over something that an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend did, or you're dealing with some sort of family conflict that's bringing a lot of torment into your dating life, and you can take that how you want to. I do feel like this is going to be an interesting time for you to understand your faults with your dating life in order for you to make things better. All right, Sagittarius who are taken. Give me 5 cards for Sagittarius who are in relationships for November 2016. What's going on for them? All right. I feel for some of you, either you need to take baths together or you need to heal the relationship. So yeah, I think that there's going to be some sort of confusion. Or you've dealt with some sort of confusion with the particular person. Some of you may be dealing with the Pisces or Cancer, or someone who's really intuitive, or someone who's very tired all the time. I feel like there's issues in regards to energy and menstrual cycle for some. I also feel some of you are going through a weird phase in your relationship. So there needs to be a talk. Either true emotions need to come out, or there's some sort, like, some of you are worried about something. Some of you do need to get over this fear of maybe your partner doesn't like you no more, or things aren't the same, because I feel like there's a lot of worries in regards to relationship. So please be careful of you and your partner having serious, like, really bad, intense arguments all this time, or you guys just aren't getting along. I do feel like this is going to be a really good time for you guys or your partner to be the bigger person and make things happen. So there may be talks of traveling, moving in, or moving on from your partner. I feel like there's some mixed emotions going on. Or some of you, I just feel like you're too worried about what your partner thinks, or being right, or being displaying this I'm able to take care of you image. I feel for some of you, there's issues with you worrying about what other people think during this time, and you're letting other people's opinions about your relationship or outside forces like damage how you feel or damage the relationship. I don't know if there's, like, I feel like there's an issue maybe with politics or racism. I just feel like there's something going on with other people's opinions that are affecting the relationship. Or maybe, you know, like this whole politic thing that's going on in America, like maybe you and your partner have 2 different point of views about this, and you guys are just letting things ruin the relationship. Some of you may be dealing with the Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, and this may be their sun, their moon, and or their rising. I feel like there may be some financial conflict, but I feel like finances will get better towards the end of this month, especially around the 26th. Maybe this is for you, or your partner may, you know, come into some sort of change. I do feel for some of you, somebody is changing their mind. I feel like there's a lot of flip-flopping going on. So maybe your partner is like, yeah, I want to get married. No, I want to take things slow. Yeah, I want to have a baby. No, I'm not ready yet. I feel like there's a lot of mixed emotions. Okay, and somebody may be questioning the relationship, to be honest. Okay, hold on, this card popped out. Yeah, okay. So I do feel like there may be some sort of disappointment. For some of you, there may be fears of the ex coming back. Some of you are fearful that your partner may go with somebody else, or they are attracted to somebody else. I don't know why I keep picking up like race. Maybe you guys are competing against each other, or there's a fear of some of you, like maybe you are interracially dating and you're a black man and you're dating a white woman. Like you are afraid of your white woman wanting a white man. I know that sounds like weird, but that's just what I'm picking up. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries, or you have Aries in your chart, but I do feel like this is going to be a really good time for you guys to set boundaries. I do feel for some of you, the ex is coming back either on your end or your partner's end, and I feel like somebody needs to set the law down with that, because I feel like somebody is being very disrespectful in regards to communication. Sagittarius who are married for November 2016. What's going on? Give me 5 cards for Sagittarius who are married. That song by oh my god, what is his name? Adam something. It's like, what do you want from me? That song is playing in my head. So I guess some of you, you're like, okay, what do you want from me? What do you want me to do? Like, what is up? So I do feel for some of you, it feels like either you or your partner wants more from the relationship, or somebody isn't taking their role as a husband or wife seriously. I do feel for some of you the focus is going to be on finances or self-care. So you guys, it's going to be a nice time for you guys to gain clarity. I feel like the focus is going to be on children, whether you already have children or you want children during this time. But I feel for some of you, career may pick up for either you or your partner, and that may cause some at home issues, because I feel like you guys need to separate and understand separation. Like maybe your partner is working long hours and you have to like realize that they're making, you know, money for the family, because I feel like there's abstinence due to work. So some of you need to heal. Okay, some of you have fear of your partner leaving you. And I feel like this is in regards to maybe one of your parents abandoning you, either emotionally or physically, or you always had this fear of being alone. I feel like there's a thought of being alone for some reason. Then maybe talks of traveling. Maybe you guys are going to warmer climates if you're living in the northern hemisphere. But I do feel for some of you, there's a lot of like, you're thinking too much. Please get the hell out of your head. So communication is going to be kind of weird, because I feel like you guys are going to be very tense up. This is going to be a really beautiful time for like talking things out, because I feel like if you guys just honestly calm down and just see things for what they are, you guys will be able to communicate how you feel and listen to your partner. I do feel like great conversations can happen, but I do feel like if you're too much into your head and you're making things bigger than what they are, you're going to come off very tense and antsy and just kind of ungrateful, I hate to say. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo, or you may be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libras, and this may be their sun, their moon, and or their rising. I feel for some of you, you're leaving a Leo for an air sign if you are separating. All right, so I am picking up that some of you aren't over, especially you aren't over an ex, or you aren't over past situations. I do feel for those who are divorcing and you are entering into a new relationship, or you've already had somebody new for a while. I feel for some reason you really aren't over. You aren't over a particular person. Some of you are definitely dealing with other fire signs. It's like I keep picking up like air sign and fire sign. And I did say some of you are leaving a Leo or maybe another fire sign for an air sign. For some of you, there may be talks of divorce, I hate to say, or just going your separate ways. Some of you need to really understand, what do you want from each other? I do feel like you're making things bigger than what they are. Just talk things out. Please just talk things out. I feel like that's going to be the deal breaker. Some of you, there may be talks of infidelity, I hate to say. Or you need to be more open with your partner about how you feel, how you're spending your money, where you want to live. I feel like there's issues in regards to just not speaking up. And like some of you are unhappy due to you just riding the fence for your partner. And that's caused, for some of you, it feels like 7 years of bad luck. That's what I'm picking up. Like you felt like you're not, like you feel like you aren't happy because you didn't speak up in the past, especially for my Sagittarius as men. But you will be all right. You guys will fall into place. You will fall into place. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this reading. Good luck with everything. And I shall be back for December. Bye.